Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this UPSL National Tournament Southeast Regional Finals. Your contest is Intercity FC taking on Soda City FC. At this time, we ask for those in attendance, if you can, please rise for our national anthem.
Yeah, welcome to a lovely afternoon, a hot one, but it's a good day at Silverbacks Park. The sun is shining. We got a little bit of break from the rain, and we're ready for UPSL action. It is the Elite Eight, the southeastern side of things. Intercity FC coming up to face Soda City, who would make the trip west to continue their outstanding run as the 3 seed out of North Carolina. Both teams have taken 2 scalps so far to make it to this point. For Soda City, it was coming to Georgia and beating KSA and then taking down Tennessee Tempo in a shootout last week. Whereas for Intercity, they took down OFC Barca 4-1 and then won their own shootout against Little Haiti FC in penalties to get to this point. Take a look at the bracket where we stand this quarterfinal matchup as you see the path for both of these teams to get this far. Winner here would take on the winner of Renegades and Rochester, moving on the east side of the bracket. Both teams getting their pictures in, getting their last bits of conversation as we get an idea of how everyone's going to line up this afternoon. Should be an interesting one with a 4 o'clock start time. See how they handle hydration breaks, and we'll see, as always with hydration breaks, see how both teams are able to handle those kind of unexpected timeouts where they can sort of restructure their teams. Both these teams have shown a lot of resiliency to get to this point. They've handled the mental load that comes with big penalty situations. For Soda City, we know they've handled playing 120 minutes to get by Kalanji Pro profile, including scoring with practically the last kick of the game just to send it to additional extra time, where they were able to pick up 2 more goals and put that game away. And we're getting ready to get started. Intercity who gets us going. And kickoff, and we are underway here at Silverbacks Park. UPSL Elite 8 matchup. Intercity. Soda City stepping through quickly. Already complaints and calls for a foul, and now we will get a foul. Going to apologize in advance with a low attendance like this. The way this stadium is built, you might get a very clear audio message on the complaints from staff and players, so just be ready for that. Inter trying to work their way up the left-hand side. Bit of dispossession, Santiago Castano. That ball's played through, and it was Lamar Thompson trying to get down on it, unable to bring it down. Michael Solicic able to try and control it. Now Inter with a chance to go. A ball fired into the path of Jacob Cotton, the goalkeeper. Cotton will bring that down. Now a chance to get going in the attack. Pinball around. Soda City now, a chance to build out. Castano's on it. Castano looking. Trying to play that through ball to Lamar Thompson. Thompson. Oh, nifty little back heel to Winston Johnson. Johnson trying to get it across the box. He's able to do so. Jose Flores. Flores trying to cross it in. Nicely blocked out. That'll set up the first corner in the 2nd minute of the match. Soda City finding a little bit of momentum early on. Good bit of hold-up play from Lamar Thompson at the top of the box. Eventually it was Jose Flores on that kind of a weird floated diagonal ball to the edge of the box. In swinging corner coming. Out to the back post, headed up in the air. Trying to take it out of the air, a bit of a joust in the midfield. Soda City will collect it. We got an injury in the box. We'll see who that is. Might be Marco Montero, got caught. Referee going over to take a look at him. Drop ball. Soda City back on it as they start their build up from the back. Jousted out, and that'll be a throw in for Inter. A bit of a loose touch. Now a little bit of pressure from Soda City, but Inter able to alleviate that pressure for themselves. It'll be a throw in. Ball fired up to the edge of the box. Thompson looks like it was trying to control it. Tried to get it over to Winston Johnson. Johnson couldn't control his touch. And now we go the other way quickly. Cotton looking for a chance to distribute. And Soda City playing themselves into a little bit of pressure, inviting it, trying to see if they can find something on the other side. And finally, trying to alleviate that pressure. Now it continues. And nice work inside. It's Cole Falco who had taken some of that pressure off. Yaza Tamimi. Michael Montero and Michael Solicic making up the rest of the back line for Soda City. Long ball over the top going for Jose Flores. Flores tries to bring it down, but he's unable to corral it. Flores now. Castano's looking for options. Johnson. He's got Castano if he wants him. It falls to Castano, whether he meant it to or not. Castano trying to get the angle to see if he can cross this in. Nicely tackled off of him. Michael Kreminski making the big tackle for Intercity. He gives up a corner, but more pressure starting to get heaped on here. And it's good work from Kreminski to take a ball off of him without fouling and then slides in perfectly, push that out for a corner. And this ball floated to the back post, trying to head it back onto frame, and it will fall comfortably into the hands of Tyler Ray. Now Intercity with the chance here in the 6th minute to try and build up their own attack. They've been under siege early on in this matchup, but that ball's deflected out. Soljic with a deflection. It's important for Soda City to get something out of this early pressure. We'll see if they're able to do so. Throw in back into the middle of the field. Good vision. That ball's bobbled up into the air. Eventually it's pulled down. Now Intercity, a collision in the midfield. Now Soljic going the other way. Over to Winston Johnson. And a foul. So it'll be a free kick now for Soda City. Long free kick into the box, and that will sail over everyone's head. Go out for a goal kick. A little bit of wind picking up there can create a little bit of havoc on some of those, but no dice in that situation. Headed back out, and Inter still has control, trying to work through the midfield, trying to flick that ball on, unable to do so. It's going to roll all the way out, and it will be a throw-in for Intercity. So slowly pushing the ball down the field here, getting better field position for their throws. We'll see if Intercity is able to kind of put something together here, trying to head that and keep it in, unable to do so. This ball is fired up into the afternoon sun. Takes a weird deflection, almost falls to Lamar Thompson, but it's cleared up. It's Kevin Reynolds trying to get it over. It's Kevin Reynolds that goes out off of his foot last for a throw-in for Soda City. And trying to head that ball into the run of the play, and just a little bit late with getting onto it was Lamar Thompson. Keeper's able to get out there and take it. Another half chance for Soda City that goes wanting here in the 10th minute. A loose touch. Nice tackle. Kaminsky had it taking off of him, but again, another good tackle from him. Trying to get this over through the midfield. Intercity starting to finally find a bit of space. Crosses this ball into the box. Flicked on headers just wide of the post. There's John Bowl on the end of it, who had floated in, and there's the warning shot. Good ball out to the right-hand side. And it's dropped right on Bowl, and he tries to flick that to the back post and just gets the wrong side of the post. So now the first chance for Intercity goes wanting. Both teams going to feel like they should have done better with a couple of these chances they've had. Trying to go with this long ball. And it's controlled. Flicked back across. And Christian, and that's turned over. No, and a great tackle, sliding tackle by Talbert at the very last second. A messy situation at the back right there for Intercity. So take another look at it. Had to get it exactly right, and he did. Saves it from being Winston Johnston in on goal, 1v1 with the keeper. And long throw into the box, cleared out nicely. Trying to cross that back in, header, and it's just off the top of the head that goes out for, looks like a goal kick. Looks like TJ Paul was trying to get on the end of that. We'll take another look at it. It's a good bit of work to get that ball in. And TJ Paul had put the ball in. All wearing the armband, and a chance to spread things out for Intercity. Now out on the left-hand side. And good defensive work, and that ball is punted up into the stands. Michael Sokolich. Going to be a long throw in here. Tries to flick that back into the box, and Jacob Cotton there to grab it pretty gratefully, and Cotton will slow things down, let everybody get their reset. Now Soda City with a chance to go forward here in the 13th minute. Start their build out from the left-hand side. Quick little touch. Lamar Thompson tried to get on it. Castano on the run, and Castano will pick up a foul, gives a little shove in the back. Defender did a wonderful job of shielding him off from that. I believe that was Christian Fevrier-Sildor who pushed him off of it, or shielded him off. Taking their time getting this goal kick set up. Popped up in the air. A bit of a mistouch there by Montero. Soda City recover. Great ball down the left-hand side. And tried to take it first time. Did Jose Flores. He's blocked out really nicely. And now we get a foul for Soda City in a dangerous spot. Chance to try and see if they can drop this into that dead spot, make the keeper think twice about coming for it, see if he can get a good shot on goal from here off the delivery. Free kick from the left-hand side to the back post, and it's pushed away by the goalkeeper. That'll be a corner for Soda City. Better safe than sorry. You'll live to fight another day. And this one is fired in and popped straight up in the air, and I believe we're going to get another corner out of it. In swinging ball, once again, a low grounder right to the edge of the box, and it was Jose Flores who tried to turn that in quickly, but it goes wide of the post. I feel like a missed opportunity for Soda City. In the 17th minute, still no score. Dropped quickly, and referee says, no, that was too quick. Bowl trying to play this down for Fierros, but he's unable to bring that down. Trying to find some room down there is Intercity. Giovanni Smith using his size. Smith tries to turn on it but loses it out of bounds. Here's the throw in and controlled, and nice ball out to the right-hand side, trying to see if Winston Johnson can keep it in. Johnson's able to at least win the throw off of Kaminsky. Sokolic will take this throw now, attacking right back, looking for options. Good hold-up play so far from Soda City. This ball's crossed back into the box and headed away nicely, trying to bring it down. And just crowded out of a forest of people was Winston Johnson. And now breaking the other way, here comes Bowl. John Bowl down the left-hand side. Bowl trying to get some daylight, not giving any. He gets a deflection out of it. Sokolic does a good job of defending and gives up the corner. Here's the corner, high ball to the back post, and nobody is home. Giovanni Smith trying to chase it down. He's going to be crowded out by Cole Falco. And eventually we just get a collision of bodies at the edge of the flag. It'll be a throw for Soda City, but Cole Falco a little bit slow getting up. Ball popped way up in the air. And Intercity now trying to get going forward. Heavy shoulder collision and calls for a card that appeared to be ignored, but a foul in favor of Intercity in the middle third. Give them a little bit of a reprieve. We'll take a look at this one. Ball bouncing through, trying to get it back in. And then just a heavy shoulder there from Winston, from TJ Paul. A long throw in now. Intercity looking and just unable to pull the trigger. Fierros was trying to get his foot around it, but just ran out of space. 21st minute of action, Intercity, Soda City. UPSL Elite 8 here at Silverbacks Park. Still no score. Soda City's had the lion's share of chances, but neither team has been able to put one in the back of the net as ball's tackled away. Cole Falco on it. Falco tries to dump that into the attacking half, see if he can get somebody to chase after it. Eventually, Jonathan Woschicki, we believe, is in goal today. Chase it down and push it out for a throw-in, and it'll be an attacking throw now for Soda City. Be a long throw coming in. So tricky to deal with are those. It was Oseguera who tried to throw his weight around unsuccessfully. Another attempt at a long ball. This one a little bit trickier. It's going to fall, and the flag goes up for offside or for a foul in the build-up play. Vallejos had gotten into a physical battle with Tamini, it looked like. So it'll be a goal kick. If you take a look at this, it's a great long ball. Takes that extra bounce. Vallejos, I believe, is called for the foul, and he fires it off the underside of the crossbar and out, but all for naught. It's just another dangerous near miss for Intercity as this ball's flicked on. Now Intercity really starting to grow into this game after a sluggish first 10 minutes. Vallejos now trying to work John Bowl into the situation. Bowl goes down looking for the foul. He's not giving it. It'll roll out for a goal kick. And nice defensive work from Giovanni Smith, who closed that down a lot more quickly than I think it was expected to. And Smith almost created something out of nothing for Intercity. Just pressuring the build-up play from Soda City. Sokolic will take this throw. Throwing that into the attacking run. Nice touch. And we'll get a foul. I believe that's going to be on Kaminsky. I believe that was Winston Johnson who took the hit. It was. It's a good long throw. Again, takes that bounce. It's held up nicely by, I believe, it was Lamar Thompson. It was. And it's a high boot there on Winston Johnson. It's going to create this opportunity. Tamini to take this. Drops this to the back post, and I believe referee's saying take it again. May not have given him the okay yet. Tamini take two. Similar idea, trying to float that to the back end line, popped up straight into the box, and eventually partially cleared out by Intercity. Oh, what a nice touch there by Sokolic. Sokolic down the right-hand side. Trying to see if he can cross this. He's got 2v1 defending him now, and eventually he's taken off the ball. Ball, nice touch. And nice little 1-2 play between Smith and Bull. Smith eventually taken off the ball by Oseguera. Samir Spalding on it now. Samir Spalding with a chance to try and create something. That ball's left a little bit short. It's going to be put in the mixer. Jacob Jimenez able to come up with it. Now Spalding. Spalding running through. Nobody's closing him down. Spalding's going to shoot, and it's blocked. Tamini got a block to it. Game starting to open up in the 26th minute. Jimenez on it. Jimenez out wide to Vallejos. Turned over. Now we're really stretching the game out with TJ Paul. TJ Paul tries to play that ball through. He's able to do so. Can Lamar Thompson get to it? Lamar Thompson looking for options. Nicely blocked out. Darius Talbert. Great defensive block. It's going to be a throw-in for Soda City, but stops what might have been a 3-on-2 situation. These tournament games can get cagey, but the minute they start opening up, they get really open and really wild really quickly. And a nice job of cleaning that up from Darius Talbert. You got to defend those moments. You got to be brave getting forward and trust your defenders to do their jobs. Call Falco to take this throw. Long throw into the box, and he'll throw it right to the hands of Oshiki, who brings it down. He'll take his time looking for this one. He'll drop kick this down the middle, and it'll be pulled out of the air by Soda City, who start to restart their attack. That's TJ Paul trying to play it for Jose Flores. Flores gets his man going the wrong way. Flores fires, and it's outside of the near post. It's good work from TJ Paul to find Flores in that moment. Flores got his defender leaning to the inline, was able to cut it back for a shot, just didn't have the accuracy or the pace needed. So you take another look at it. Defender gets leaning, he pulls it back, but it's always going to be wide of the post. This kick is long down the left-hand side. Sciatta, I believe, was the one who brought that down, and now Intercity trying to settle things. Here comes the pressure from Soda City. Ball fired into the sky. Giovanni Schmidt trying to get to it, takes a piece of the defender with him. I believe that was Marco Monteiro he got a piece of. Monteiro a little worse for wear after that collision. Giovanni Schmidt going to have a conversation with the official whether he wants to or not. These long balls have been dangerous, and yeah, Monteiro's got position on it. Smith's just trying to take him off of it and catches him in the air. Cotton. Flicks that ball down to the edge of the box. And referee's playing advantage, and he's going to give the foul. Or no, he's going to go the other way. Offside. They put the whistle in the mouth there. There was contact, so I wonder if he was going to play the advantage, but gives the offside with the AR's flag. Tough to see from our angle, but good work from this crew. Great communication in that situation. And now pressure coming from Soda City. Looking to try and turn Inter over. Nice job by Bull. John Ball back on it. Looking for a long ball to Samir Spalding, but it's going to roll all the way over to Cotton. Now a long ball going the other way, trying to flick that on. That's Johnson unable to bring it down. And now pushed into the right-hand side. Now a dangerous opportunity for Soda City. That ball is going to roll all the way over. Nice from Winston Johnson there. He's not really going to be able to do anything with that ball. He can't really turn on it because he's got Kaminsky on his back, but he knows he took a clip off the head of an Intercity player, so he's going to get a corner out of that situation. Ball is eventually fetched from the depths of Silverbacks Park. And an in-swinging corner coming up for Soda City. And swinging corner going to the back post, trying to head that back across, just not able to get onto the end of it was Niaza Tamini. I believe we're going to get a water break now. Yeah, hydration break for everyone. Goalkeepers will go to their own personal stash, and everyone else will head over to the sideline, and these are those moments we talked about that will be very important as we take another look at this corner. Second or third time we've seen Soda City try this, to throw this ball to the back post and try and get that header back into the fray. Kind of mess with the man marking in the moment when you can get it right. Just haven't been able to connect it perfectly with enough power to push it back into the dangerous areas of the field. We'll see what adjustments these two teams make. After about 30 minutes of play, they got another 15 before we get to halftime, but Soda City going to feel like they've missed a few chances, but Inter as well has come close. It's kind of game's kind of opened up as it's gone along here in the first half. It was a little tentative early on. So we take a look at the national finals coming up on August 9th and 11th. We take a look where everyone stands right now and how we got here. I mentioned before, Intercity took down OFC Barcelona 4-1, then took down Little Haiti FC 4-2 in penalties, so 2-2 with winning the penalties 4-2. And Soda City, who really wasn't even expected to be here, well, because of where they finished in North Carolina as the number 3 team. But they get the call, they move up, and they come over, I believe, they come over to Georgia, take down Kalanji Pro Profile in 120 minutes. Then they move on to Tennessee Tempo and win that one 3-2 in penalties. Also, Soda City in that game as we're back underway. You want to talk about resiliency of a Soda City team that was down 2-0 at halftime, which is coincidentally what Kalanji had done to a number of teams this season, getting that halftime lead, but they were not able to hold serve. They had subbed a bunch of their attacking players off to close the game out, and when you do that and you can't close it out, you open yourself up. And Soda City played like they had nothing to lose and everything to gain, and now here they are in the Elite Eight, trying to secure another big stage in the process as this ball is rolled all the way out for a goal kick. Nice defensive work from Cole Falco. Excuse me, Marco Montiero. Ball bouncing around in the midfield. Winston Johnson was trying to win that cleanly, but unable to do so. It rolls all the way out. And Intercity with a chance to build up. Going back to how Soda City got here. Down 2-0 at halftime. And down 2-1 in the waning minutes of that game. And then they get a penalty with practically the last kick of the game. Is now here's a chance from Ball. Fires in just wide of the left post. And it was John Ball with a chance to give Intercity the lead, but just bends it a little too far past the left post. Well, we wanted to see how teams would come out of the hydration break, and nice fluidity from Intercity. Rolled that ball back to John Ball at the top of the box. Tried to go with the technique to put it in the corner and just a little bit too much bend on it. Bull will carry this into the corner and now hit an in-swinging corner. It's grabbed out of the air by Jacob Cotton. Aggressive throw out. Now a chance to run. Soda City stretching their legs out. Oh, a good vision. Now it's Winston Johnson. Winston Johnson's going to fire it right into the guts of Jonathan Wojcicki, who brings it in calmly, and now he will take the long throw as well. And then last week it turned kind of turned it on its head for Soda City, in that Tempo got a last-second penalty to send that to extra time. So a lot of big emotional swings for Soda City to get to this point, as they now search for the opening goal here in the 36th minute. Jose Flores down the left-hand side. Flores able to beat one man. Trying to cut it back. Flores' shot is blocked. Another long shot, and it's saved, and it's deflected. Oh, and he didn't clean it up all the way, but backline takes care of business. Sildor was able to clean that up. It looked like the goalkeeper had it. Trickled out from underneath his hands and was rolling precipitously towards the goal mouth. And Christian Ferrier Sildor able to clean that up. Job's not done, though. Soda City looking, ball bouncing up in the air. And appeals for a handball. No handball given. The shot is parried away. Santiago Castano was in on that one as well. Castano took that ball out of the air, popped it up. Looked like it may have gone off of an intercity hand, but referee said play on. Might have just been too close. We couldn't really do anything about it. More of a ball-to-hand situation. But now a chance for Intercity to get going forward. And Gagliardi was unable to bring that down on the left-hand side. They'll have to reset it. And a smart throw in, and now a really smart ball out to the left-hand side. Jose Flores. Flores is going to shoot, and it's going to be high and wide. Just couldn't get the bend and drop on that ball. Really smart throw-in to Ivan Oseguera. And Oseguera got it out to Flores, and Flores tried to turn on it, but was unable to wrap his foot all the way around. He's taking another look at that. And it was Darius Talbert, who cleaned that one up as we take a look at that shot that trickled under the goalkeeper's gloves a bit, but Darius Talbert was there to clean it up for Intercity. Soda City now trying to control this. A collision at the top of the box. Playing this ball long. Giovanni Smith able to control it. Smith, imposing figurehead striker, using his size. Bowl trying to be strong, picks up a foul in the process, and now Intercity a chance to breathe and a dangerous free kick coming up. It's like John Ball's not letting that ball go. I believe he's going to be taking this one as well. Bowl puts this free kick right in there, and it's going to go wide of the post. And I believe that was Smith who got his head to the end of it, but was unable to turn it inside the frame. If you can place those free kicks correctly and drop them in a dead zone, you leave a keeper in no man's land. You get situations like that. And trying to play through it was TJ Paul. TJ Paul turns it over. Gagliardi has to play this back. And Kaminsky looking for Giovanni Schmidt. And Schmidt unable to bring it down. Tamini was able to take care of it for Soda City. And a nice header one, nice defensive header one. And Sildor will win it. We talked enough about Soda City and the adversity they dealt with, but Intercity's not unfamiliar with it either. They got a penalty they got to go in the 120th minute just to send it 2 penalties last week. So both these teams with a flair for the dramatic. We'll see what they've got for us today in the 41st minute. Still no score at Silverbacks Park on a warm July day. And trying to flick that ball on. And it's going to fall to John Ball. John Ball up to Smith. Smith got Gagliari. Oh, he tries to backheel that one and unable to get it to come off. Good defensive work from Soda City to clean that up. Santiago Castano is on it. Now we see Sokolic stepping into the midfield there. Start to track back as Soda City get back into their usual sets. Castano over to Paul. Paul trying to put that into a dangerous area. Eventually it's going to fall. Shot is up and over the crossbar. Winston Johnson was trying to take a shot from distance, and the ball took off on him. Got a little bit too far underneath it. So we took a look at it. And Paul puts that ball in the box, and Yerminski's just not able to get enough on it to clear it out all the way. But Johnson does him a favor by putting it over the crossbar for a goal kick. Kaminsky now making a run. He's tucked inside as well to start helping with the build-up play. Giovanni Schmidt is going to let that go out for a deep throw, and now it will be an attacking throw near the flag for Intercity here in the 43rd minute. Kevin Reynolds looks like he'll be the one taking this. Reynolds will pick this relatively short back, trying to flick that back to the backside of the box to change the angle, and it's cleared out by Soda City. But Intercity now with a chance to build up their own attack. That's Gagliardi. Gagliardi fouled, and now we're going to get a card. Winston Johnson is going to pick up a card for his trouble. It's a 19-on-19 crime there out on the attacking left-hand side for Intercity as they try and pin Soda City back. Did a good job of closing down Gagliardi, but then a fraction late on that step-in trying to poke the ball away. Ball standing over this. Referee's going to not let him take it just quite yet. Go have a conversation with everybody in the box as everyone's jockeying for position. 45th minute, still no score. Not expecting a ton in the way of extra time, aside from maybe a little bit for the hydration break as this free kick is taken in. Tried to flick on, unable to get anything with it. An ambitious attempt at a crane kick. Doesn't come off. Now Soda City start looking for their own counter on a long ball to no one in particular. I believe that was Jacob Jimenez who tried that. Tried to kind of crane kick that out on the half volley. There's Fierros. That ball is eventually cut out. Fierros wins it. That ball's still alive. But no one able to win it. Soda City take control again. And trying to flick that ball down, dumping it into the attacking half. It's controlled. Johnson's got it. Oh, nice 1-2, trying to get it to Johnson. Johnson tries to take a shot, and it's crossed off and is taken care of and pushed out eventually for a corner kick. Chaotic sequence. And good defensive work from Intercity as it was Lamar Thompson and Winston Johnson trying to combine with Santiago Castano to create something for Soda City. We're going to get 1 minute of additional time. We're about halfway through that, so this corner kick might be the last salvo of the first half. TJ Paul to take this. Paul with a driven low corner header is up and back towards Paul. Paul will be able to bring this down straight up in the air. And offside was Paul, I believe, after that contact. So it will be a goal kick now for Intercity. So we're reaching about the end of the additional extra time. Decent bet when this ball is kicked that will be that, and the whistle will go. In fact, Samir Spalding is going to come back to take this, and referee's got his hand up in the air. And ball flicked on, and eventually it's going to be wrangled by Cole Falco. Falco trying to force the issue with a long ball. It's cut out. Jimenez takes control of it. Now Oseguera. Flores over the crossbar. Another ambitious attempt from Jose Flores, but unable to make it connect. And ball's put back in play, and that will do it. 45 minutes down, still no score here at Silverbacks Park. Intercity 0, Soda City 0. We got 45 more minutes to settle this. Or these two teams who have had success from the spot, are they destined to do it again? We'll find out after 45 more minutes. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Silverbacks Park, to the site of our Elite Eight matchup in the UPSL. Intercity FC, Soda City FC tied at 0 after 45 minutes. Kind of a cagey 45 minutes. Opened up a bit before the water break, but after that, back to being kind of a stop and start affair between two teams that have created some half chances, but no one's really been able to grab one by the throat. I'm Jarrett Smith, carrying you through the afternoon. We're here at Silverbacks Park, a nice, brisk 85-degree afternoon day. Sun shining. We'll probably get another water break, and it'll be interesting to see, to that point, how both teams handle the the conditions out here, because it's warm. We actually just took a walk down around the field, and it's warm. And while they got water for the water break, we'll see who's able to handle it, not just physically, but mentally. Now they'll deal with the rest of this matchup. As it stands, though, 45 more minutes to figure this one out. And if after that we don't have it, we'll do it for another 30. Then we'll go to penalties, something that both of these teams are intimately familiar with. For now, though, we're ready to get back underway. Soda City going to put it back in play. Referee checks his watch, blows the whistle, let go. Falco with it, plays it back to Tamini. And pressure coming on Tamini. He's got to get rid of it, and he does. Montero's on it. Not as much pressure. Montero tries to play that up. Oh, and a heavy collision at just past the midway line. Referee says play on. Soda City says don't mind if we do. Sokolic in the attack. Sokolic throws a shoulder, keeps his feet, fighting through. Trying to cross that to the middle, and it's cleared out eventually. And it's Farrier Sildor who had cleared it away. Cross left a little bit to be desired. Just some prime Mike all-stop performance there by Sokolic. They just trucked a defender and kept on going, and now Intercity in the attack, entering the box. Looking, trying to get that cross in. It goes off of a defender and out for a corner, and we're right back to the end-to-end action to start the second half. We take another look at this long ball to the middle and just a heavy collision. Referee said play on. They played on. It was TJ Paul. I think might have gotten the worst, or it picked up the ball after that collision for Castano in the midfield. Jumbo. Captain for this Intercity team puts the ball down, looking for an in-swinging corner. Swings it right into the middle of the box. It's headed away. TJ Paul got ahead to it. Intercity trying to recycle this set piece. Off a hand. Referee says play on. Dangerous situation for Intercity developing. A good ball out to the left-hand side where Bull's on it. Bull can pick out his cross. Good touch. With the left foot, tries to cross it the back post and just out of the reach. And that will roll out, I believe, for a throw. It will be a throw. So lost it down there in the corner. I believe there was a sub. Steven Cuevas is in the game now for Intercity as we're trying to piece this together. Apologies, give us a second while we piece together the subs. I believe it's Cuevas. Cuevas, the ball's on his foot there. He drops it perfect. Ball in the front of the box. Eventually, it's going to fall to Soda City. They're able to halfway clear it, not all the way. Now they're able to get a chance to clear it. Ball deflecting off of bodies left and right. Body spinning around. It's a pinball machine right now out there. Out to the right-hand side. Winston Johnston goes off for a corner. And the referee is pointing someone out. Please, he would like to have a conversation. We take another look at that sequence. Intercity, good ball back across. John Bull puts a great ball in and might have gone off. Went off the defender's head. Wasn't able to see who got that, but Steven Cuevas is waiting there to try and deflect it in. Takes that little deflection. He's not able to get to it. TJ Paul in swinging low corner, tries to flick that in right at the doorstep. Keeper will fall over it gratefully and grab it. Give his team a chance to get forward for Intercity. Cuevas up to Ball. Smith back to Ball. Nice little 1-2 game. And Ball loses possession of it. It goes out for a throw-in for Soda City. Long throw-in, and it's going to be won by Intercity, but ball bounces around in the middle. Eventually, Inter's able to collect. Mistouched. Couple misplaced passes. It's open, it's kind of cagey, and it's kind of sloppy right now. Soda City trying to keep this ball down, get it up to their big attacking core. And ball's going to take a little bounce, and Cagliardi trying to be strong and bring this down. Cagliardi's able to do so. He's able to turn. He's going through bodies. Cagliardi trying to cross that, no one home. Montero is the one who pushes it away, but the job's not done. Can Cagliardi get to it? Tries a little back heel to keep it in play, but he's unable to do so. It goes out for a throw-in. Take a look at Cagliardi, just doing a great job of getting into the box as no one made the run for him. And as for subs, looks like Steven Cuevas came in for Kevin Reynolds. As Intercity take control of this. Chicky's on it, and it's a little how do you do from Soda City attacker Lamar Thompson. Thompson's been a physical presence, but it hasn't paid off in a goal yet for him up top. Cole Falco will take this throw in now for Soda City. Referee tells him to back it up, and tries to flick that in. Takes a high deflection. That's going to stay in. It's going to need a good touch, and the touch is just a little bit heavy from Santiago Castano. A good touch would have created a dangerous situation, but so tough to bring that spinning ball down from that height. The ball is cleared out. Looks like we'll get a sub. It'll be Giovanni Smith who comes off. It'll be Stefan Fevrier-Sildor coming in. Ball bounces around. Soda City trying to bring it in. Eventually it's cleared. Inter. Ball with a good touch, and it's just a little bit too far behind his man, but he's getting cleaned up in the middle. Jacob Jimenez doing a lot of work in the midfield. This ball takes a deflection. Can somebody get a foot on the ball here? And a deflect. Oh, and a hard collision right under us into the sideboards. Arios goes flying into those boards. Looks like he's up and okay. It's not much there. It's chain link fence and and signage. That's it right there. There's not much in the way of padding. This is going to eventually go out for a corner for Soda City. Castano to take this. It'll be an in-swinging ball. We'll see how he places it. Right into the middle of the box, and the keeper gets a touch to it. It's going to go all the way out and off of the, yeah, eventually it's going to go out. It hit the flag perfectly. Thought it might stay in because why not? But it'll be a throw-in. Soda City couldn't do that again if they tried. 55th minute, still no score. Long throw incoming. Long throw right into the box, headed away. Kind of a half attempted volley there, just kind of rolls into the defense, and Jacob Cotton picked it up and thought Cotton might take the throw, but probably for the best, but he didn't, and now we'll get a sub for Soda City. I believe that is Winston Johnson came off. Trying to get an idea of who came in. The ball takes a deflection. Whoever it was got his first touch, and it's a completed pass, so a good day at the office so far. Ezra White, we believe, was who came in. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, Soda City trying to keep moving here. Mar Thompson trying to make something happen. Now a ball out to the left-hand side. Oh, bit of a heavy touch, and now able to control it is Jose Flores. Flores trying to go down and stabbed away from him at the very last second. Now this ball is floated, this corner to the back post, nobody home. Oh, a nice turn. Low ball in is cleared out. Darius Talbert. Thrown into the box. It takes a fall and a deflection up and over and eventually out for, if it goes for a corner, it will. Soda City wanted a penalty. They will not get it. Referee coming over having a conversation. And there will be a yellow card. That's to Samir Spalding. Referee letting everybody get organized a bit. In swinging corner into the box, takes a deflection, pops straight up in the air. Headed back into the direction of the goal. Intercity able to clear it out. It's going to fall eventually and kindly to Intercity's goalkeeper. Well, Shicky's got it. And A slow passing sequence results in a turnover, results in another turnover. Take out at the edge of the box. Referee says no play on. And now we got a defender down for Intercity. And a chaotic moment there for Intercity. The passing sequence, passing out of the back. Ball just doesn't have enough juice on it. A panicked moment. And Christian Fever-Sildor down, getting stretched out, may be cramping up. Fever-Sildor getting help over to the sidelines. Trainers will get him take a look at him. Looks like we will get a sub. I believe it will be Fever-Sildor. And be Mateo Barrera Mesa coming in. Now trying to dribble into traffic and dribbling into trouble a bit. John Bowl trying to ride out the challenge. Bowl is fouled right before the midway line, and referee's going to slow things down as Bowl take a blow to the back of the head. He just needs a minute. City back into the ascendancy. It's turned over, though. Now Soda City with a chance. 62nd minute, still no score here at Silverbacks Park, and charging forward is Gigliardi. He's had a couple of dangerous, tricky moments. Stefan Fever-Sildor, the big man on it, tries to cross it into the box, and eventually it's poked away. And Ivano Esquera was the one who got in there to poke that ball away. More subs getting warmed up. And looking for a ball is everybody, and ball finally comes flying in. Pierios will... I thought he was going to take it. He'll pass it off. Steven Cuevas will take it. Take a long throw here. Ball is crossed in and then headed away. It'll take a bounce, which is going to favor Soda City in that situation, but cleaned up nicely by Inter. Ball's brought down. Oh, and a nice ball over the top. Can it get there? And, oh, he started to be able to make the run for it, but he was unable to do so. It's Ezra White at number 8 on the team sheet, but don't believe that's the case. Checking right now. It's Hakeem Martin, Hakeem Martin. And flicked the ball into the back post header. Oh, what a great save! And now it's put in the back of the net, and that's the opener. Soda City have found the lead. What a ball from the right to the left-hand side. Diving header, a fantastic point-blank save by a keeper, just making himself big enough to make the stop, but he spills it in front, and Jose Flores puts it in the 65th minute, and Soda City take the lead 1-0. Take another look at it. The ball is brilliant. It's a nice little chip ball to the back post. Keeper makes himself big on the initial diving header. Spills it right back to Jose Flores, who did everything right and puts in the back of the net, and that is the opener. And we are in store now for a chaotic 25 minutes to finish this out here in Atlanta, Georgia. Another sub coming in. I believe that's Sokolic coming out for Soda City. Tried and true tactic of I was fouled, I will fall down and grab the ball is played out to expected result. Soda City with a free kick. DJ Paul thought about taking it quickly. Decided not to do it, and Oseguera will, or excuse me, no, Marco Montiero. He's going to flick that in and see if he can create something out of nothing. And now Soda City's going to have to be smart about how they deal with these situations. Now it's a long ball over the top. Bouncing ball. And Montiero, no-nonsense clearance, fires that back into the other end. Ball bounces, trying, oh, and a nice touch. Bouncing around in the midfield now. And Stephen Fevier-Sildor is fouled in the process. And Jose Flores committed the foul.
David, get in.
Ball bouncing around in the box. Soda City with a chance to clear it. They do clear it. Now they can kind of stretch out their legs here. Oh, and a header, and trying to step in front was Flores. He just put too much into that header. He tried to bring it. Intercity with a chance. Ball's left a little bit short. Fierrios. Leaves it back for Samir Spalding. Oh, and a good ball to Fierrios. Fierrios looking for options. Tries to cross that. It's blocked. He's got another crack at it. Tries to put it to the near post, and a diving save. Jacob Cotton does not spill that one. Cotton puts this forward. 20 minutes or so to go here. Intercity looking for an equalizer.
Hakeem Martin being very physical, and now bodies getting forward. Now Soda City has to reset themselves, and any potential trouble is cleared out. And David Gattuso has checked in as well for Soda City. He's checked in at that right back position to help see this game out. Jousting for the ball in the air. Balls to enter. And Soda City at this point just keeping danger away, trying to be no nonsense about their clearances as Intercity try and crank up the pressure. John Ball was trying to create something. It's turned over. Jose Flores. Flores leaves it off. Oh, tried to give it back to Flores. A cheeky little attempt by Santiago Castano, but he's unable to connect on it. It'll be a deep throw in for Soda City. Now we click into the 71st minute here in this Elite 8 matchup. Ball's fired in. Eventually controlled. Forward once again. Fierrios. Fierrios trying to put that ball across red really nicely by Gattuso. He cuts it out. Job's not done. John Bull on it. On the right-hand side. Team's treating Bull as the engine of this team. Ball's deflected on that attempted shot. And now we get a bit of a shoving match after a bit of a joust for the ball. Referee calls the foul in favor of Soda City in the 72nd minute. He'll call everybody together to have a quick word. So we take another look at it. He's off to Samir Spalding, and Spalding's shot was blocked in that aftermath. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Montiero will toss it back to his goalkeeper, and now Soda City with less than 20 minutes. Ball fired down to the top of the 18. Out for a throw-in for Soda City. Maybe Cole Falco taking this throw-in, and Cole Falco is in no decision to cross the entire length of the field. And Silverbacks Park can occasionally afford you. He opens the gate so he can get a running start on this throw. Fires it into the box. It's bounced straight up into the air. And attempted to turn and shoot by Hakeem Martin. That ball's blocked. And now we've got a foul as Lamar Thompson goes down. Referee having a word. We take a look at it again. And like you're trying to get that shoulder to shoulder. Referee calls the foul, but we'll have to deal with that in just a moment. For the time being, it's the 74th minute. We're going to get a hydration break. Everyone a chance to catch their breath. Now we see how both teams will come out of this break for the final movement of this performance. See on the screen, we take a look at the crew today. Daniel Benson in the middle, the assistant referees, the ARs, Thomas Brigman, Frank Peacock, and the fourth is Derek Sams. If you're just joining us, it's Soda City who lead 1-0, a goal in the 65th minute by Jose Flores, an absolutely wonderful diagonal ball. Flores, who had a diving header, had it saved by the goalkeeper at point-blank range, but spilled it right in the way of Flores, who then proceeded to put it away and give Soda City their 1-0 lead. Inter have been knocking at the door last few minutes, just haven't been able to break it down, and a lot of no-nonsense clearances lately from Soda City. We'll see how effectively they can see this game out, but don't go anywhere. Both of these teams have had a flair for the dramatic just to get to this point in the season. We talked about it earlier, but Inter City involved with a 120th minute penalty that ended up sending them to spot kicks last week. Soda City scoring with their penalty in basically the last kick of the 90 to draw even with KSA in the first round of the playoffs, and then find themselves up 4-2 in additional extra time, then going to penalties last week because of a last-minute penalty from Tennessee Tempo. Take another look at the goal here. It's left off beautifully. It's a diving header. Keeper just not able to push it all the way away. Defense not able to get to it. And now you get a dangerous set piece coming up for Soda City. We're getting back to action. 76th minute, 1-0 score line. Let's see what the last 15 minutes and change have in store. Expect some decent extra time with the hydration breaks and all the subs and the goal. Free kick is low into the middle of the box. Bounced up. Attempted greatness. Does not come off, but Soda City still control it. And now a foul. The foul for Inter. They tried to play it quickly. Referee said no. And Inter, everyone has a problem right now with the official. Take a look at that ball. The giveaway, and then it's just the moment there where the player for Soda City just stops playing. You got to keep going. He feels the tug, but then he stops. He's got to be able to keep going in that moment. He does not. Inter City get going the other way. And so then Inter get a foul right at midfield, try and take it quickly. They're not allowed to, so then everybody's got a problem. Everyone's got a complaint. Now Inter puts it back in play at the edge of the attacking third. Heavy touch, trying to play it in and then leave it off. And the referee is going to call a foul. Well, we saw her out there earlier working on players with cramps, but a shout out as well to today's trainer, Nancy Escalona, who is out there taking care of these players on a hot day where there's a lot of running. There has been some cramping. There's going to be some exhaustion. Would not be surprised if at the end of it, it's just bodies dropping to the floor from sheer exhaustion, as I believe someone on the Soda City bench got a card. Goal kick long from right to the middle. Trying to find Hakeem Martin. And ball still bouncing around. Inter can't seem to get it out of their attacking half, and now it'll be a free kick for Soda City. Cole Falco took the collision, taking his time getting up, and you don't need the sun to go down to have CONCACAF After Dark out here. Cole Falco is good to go. He's back on his feet. Marco Montero standing over the ball with him as Falco will stay off, and looks like Montero will take this ball. Couple subs still warming up for both sides. We'll see who's got what left. Montero goes and pulls it back, and his ball into the middle of the box is right into a flock of pink jerseys. And trying to get going forward was Stefan Figueroa-Sildor. He wasn't able to, yelling about being pulled back. In any case, Jose Flores down the left. Jose Flores, oh, great tackle to take it off Flores. It will be a corner and a fantastic tackle. I believe that was Figueroa who put the tackle in. We'll take another look. Jose Flores, the goal scorer, trying to line his man up. Excuse me, that was Steven Cuevas. Cuevas gets in there, takes the ball off of him, goes out for a corner, but a great tackle from Cuevas, who had to get it right. And now a corner headed back away. Now Inter with a chance to go, and a foul. Seguera had committed the foul. Both guys down on the turf. And Gagliardi took the worst of that. He was trying to break the other way. It looks like we will get a sub now for Soda City in the 81st minute. They'll take it on the next break, apparently. Soda City trying to press, not letting them build up comfortably. Long ball, takes a deflection. Cuevas brings it down. Over to John Bull. Oh, nice little dummy by Bull. Lets Cuevas through. Cuevas loses his feet, and it will be a foul on Intercity. To their frustration, and now we have a sub. Cuevas fell in slow motion for about 20 yards, and on the way down, he was adjudged to have pulled down one of the defenders. Now we will have Alberto Smith coming in. Santiago Castano is going to come off. Long ball is handled by Inter. Getsup throws out the break, and a miscommunication by Smith early on. Ball will roll up into about row 5. Inter's got to chase it down. And that's going to be deflected, that throw is, and that'll just be a further throw as Inter start trying to move up the field. Referee's going to have him back up, it looks like. And 2 subs now coming in for Inter. Jacob Jimenez will leave. And now we've got shenanigans. Steven Figueroa-Sildor having very spirited conversations. It doesn't look like it's boiling over too high. TJ Paul trying to calm things down. some very spirited conversations out there. Fielder Blaze, one of the players who checked in. We'll figure out the other one as soon as we can. And this long ball is going to eventually fall Soda City. If they can control it, they can. Playing to Alberto Smith. Can Smith get there? No, he can't. Pereira Mesa cleans up, plays superhero in the moment. Isaac Herrera has also checked in. Fearios is off for Inter as that throw-in is cleared away. Player down for Soda City, who is Alberto Smith. And Smith, yeah, got a little bit of a leg coming through. Less than 5 to go in the 90. Another sub coming for Inter. This would be Gagliardi coming off. We'll see who's coming on. And this free kick thrown into the fray, and that'll be taken care of. And now a ball trying to trigger. Eventually it's deflected. And a throw in for Soda City. Oh, clever. Throw it in down at the end line. This ball is fired in. Keeper's got to it. Checking behind him. He's going to go. Soda City trying to keep the pressure on. Yeah, great run here. Inter trying to build up. Herrera took a collision, went down. Herrera then wins it, and now he's called for the foul, and the Inter bench is coming unglued, and the referee is walking over with the yellow in hand. I believe it's Adonis Solis who has come in to the game. Ball's bounced straight up in the air. Trying to trigger something. Solis now. Looking. Play it back. He gets it right back. Inter trying to build. Soda City not making it easy for him. That ball headed away. And a ball is eventually deflected. Kaminsky had won it. A throw in for Inter City. Coming up to about 80 seconds left in regulation. Inter City pushing for the equalizer. Another sub coming in now for Soda City. Lamar Thompson coming off. Lamar Thompson did a lot of hard work up top, was not rewarded with a goal today. However, he makes way for more defensive fortifications for Soda City. Trying to see this game out. With 30 seconds left, Intercity trying to find the equalizer. They both have had a knack for drama this year. Who has one more card up their sleeve? Long diagonal. Takes a deflection. And chased down and out of play. Jose Flores unable to keep that in play. Inter going to take a long throw here, coming up on 90 minutes. Flicked into the box. Nobody home. Isaac Herrera. Herrera fighting through contact, taken off of him. Alberto Smith. Alberto Smith gives it away. Intercity in the attack again. Ball is poked away. Osquera. Be John Bull who picks it up. Into stoppage time now. How much we have is your guess as good as mine. Stephen Fever-Sildor. Crosses into the box, going for it, a big swing, and it's not pulled down. It's going to roll out to the goalkeeper. Jacob Cotton will peacefully pick it up. I believe that was Adonis Solis who took the big swing at it. Tried to catch that out of the air. Rolls harmlessly to the goalkeeper, but Inter seeing if they got another rabbit to pull out of the hat. Jose Flores still on it. Flores still with it. Alberto Smith. Smith gonna shoot, and it's over the crossbar. You'll take it. If you're Soda City, it burns a couple more seconds in the process. Long ball. And trying to control it. Or Soda City, they're able to at least a little bit. Now they're able to stretch their legs. TJ Paul plays it up. Jose Flores once again. Jose Flores cuts inside. Referee played advantage. Flores basically just played it to the feet of the keeper. Now Inter. Trying to flick it up into the attacking. They just can't seem to string it together right now. Throw in for Soda City. Out for another throw. Stefan Fever-Sildor and Adonis Garcia basically just up there as lighthouses now whenever Inter can get into the attacking half. But right now they got to get the ball off of Soda City first. Taking a while to plan out this throw-in. And we got bodies on the ground. Alberto Smith involved in it, as well as Samir Spalding. Referee going to come over and have a conversation with him. Finally, the throw-in is put into play, and now we got I believe a foul throw. Inter firing the ball long. Alberto Smith brings this down. He can't get it off of his foot. Good ball in. Alberto Smith trying to win it. He can't. Viversodis is tripped up at the edge of the box, and that's going to be a dangerous free kick here in the 95th minute. Yellow card is out. Stefan Soldier. Goalkeeper coming up. We take a look at it here. Soldier plays that ball in, takes a deflection. Those long legs get to it. And he's pulled down. Oseguera, I believe, tripped up Sildor. And now he and John Bull standing over the... '95th minute. John Bull will take this free kick with a 3-man wall. Jacob Cotton lining up his wall the way he wants it. Inviting Bull, and he's going to pass it off. Soldier. His shot was blocked. Keeper's got to come back. Bull brings it down. Takes a deflection up in the box. A penalty. He points to the spot. It's a penalty for Intercity. Lightning strikes again for these two teams, and it might be a penalty with the final kick that decides whether we play for another 30 or we go home with a winner. Isaac Herrera plays that ball. Beautiful long ball. The ball brings down. It takes a deflection off of an arm, and now John Bull will step up to the spot against Jacob Cotton with a chance to equalize this, and 30 more minutes on the horizon perhaps. Can Bull put it away? Can Jacob Cotton send Soda City through to the semifinals? Can John Bull bring it back to life? Alberto Smith standing around in the box as well now. A little bit of gamesmanship. Referee, I believe, handing out a yellow, may have handed out a red to one of the coaches. He's putting a... He put the red back in his pocket. I believe he may have given a red to a coach. Can John Bull equalize it and give us more free soccer? Yes, he can. Intercity, halfway in the grave, crawls back out, and we are tied at 1 in the 98th minute. As we take a look at it, bold, deep breath. Jacob Cotton guesses right, but Bull just puts his laces through it into the side netting. And we are tied at 1. Soda City will put it in play. That'll do it for 90 minutes of regulation and then some. Everyone will have a little bit of time to catch their breath. Then 2 15-minute halves. Then, if we're still tied, penalties. Something both of these teams very familiar with. Intercity, with the last kick, rescues it with a penalty. And now we see who's got what left in the tank. And for Soda City, you had made changes defensively to shore up your back line to see that out. Now you have to see what you can get out of your attack for the next 30 minutes. We take a replay here at what led to the penalty. Herrera's ball, beautiful to Bull. Ball brings it down off of an arm. It's given. He puts it away. And just like that, now everyone catches their breath and they have to regain their emotional stability. For Intercity, you gotta enjoy that moment but make it pay off, and for Soda City you gotta put it on the back burner and go find another goal or two. Here we see the Soda City goal early in the game, the 64th, 65th minute. Jose Flores putting it in the back of the net to give them their goal. Flores still on the field. Don't know what he's got left in the tank. Both these teams probably wondering what it would take just to have a normal 90-minute soccer match that wasn't completely chaotic. For both of these teams, it's been extended matches 3 in a row now, and just absolutely grueling and exhausting games. And now they have to do it again with whoever can really make it count physically. Referees over there talking. Intercity already out on the field. They look ready to go, and Soda City's got to collect themselves. They've got to make sure they are where they need to be mentally to be able to handle this. We'll see how cagey these first 30 minutes get. Looks like might be. I believe it's David Gatsup. Gatuspo is getting his hand wrapped up by the medical staff. Referee having both captains over. They'll have a conversation. John Ball's having a great time. Know about you people. So 2 15-minute halves, then we'll go to penalties if we can't settle it after 2 15-minute halves. No clue if we'll be able to settle it after 2 15-minute halves. Lego getting back underway, 2 15-minute halves. Let's see what we've got left for both of these teams. Soda City gets us started. Long ball is controlled. Eventually by Inter. Herrera out to Bowl. Fielder Blaze. Substitutes will be critical in this matchup. Again, Soda City really went defensive with their subs late in that game to try and seed out, which we saw actually work to their benefit in the first game against KSA in the first round of the playoffs. KSA made a lot of defensive subs. It got to additional extra time, and they didn't have the firepower to see it out, while Soda City did. We'll see how both teams deal with this, and that Inter made a lot of attacking subs at the sacrifice of their defense. Can they see it out? Can they make something happen? What does everyone have left in the tank? Herrera brings this down. Eventually cleared out. Headed straight up in the air. A throw in, and the referee's going to tell him to back up and take it again. Trying to see if there was another sub with Caleb Daniels checked in. Soda City trying to control pace a bit. Gattuso with that hand taped up. Fires it up. Just a reminder, if you're unfamiliar, you can do 7 subs, which will be critical, especially for Inter, who traveled, I believe, 25 people for this game as this ball falls dangerously down forward. I believe Inter traveled 25 and dressed 20 for the game. Caleb Daniels got into that ball. But in doing so, they were able to dress 20. They've got a lot of choices to go with. I think the only ones sitting on that bench right now were the ones that were too tired to stand. It'll be a corner for Soda City in the 94th minute. TJ Paul standing over it. Paul puts it to the back post, bounces off of the head of Oseguera and out for a goal kick. Put back in play. Inter trying to build up, facing a lot of pressure. Herrera, can he get to it? He can. He has to take it off him, but he's fouled in the process. Ball's kicked away, and that will be a brand new yellow card for the collection. Hakeem Martin. There's good pressure there from Soda City. It doesn't pay off. Inter's able to escape it. And Martin doesn't make the foul, but then he kicks it back beyond the goal, delaying the restart, and he'll pick up a yellow for his trouble. Inter City from Fort Myers, Florida, 600-mile drive. I promise you, this is UPSL. They weren't chartering a flight. So a long trip up here to have to play a hot day game. But I tell you, the emotion of a 98th minute penalty might be able to get anyone out of their seat. Long ball down the right side. Looking for options. That ball's deflected. Eventually it will fall to Solis. Solis is looking for options. Has it taken off of him, and now Soda City with a chance to go. This is Caleb Daniels. Daniels trying to use his size. He's muscled off, and it's out for a throw, but it'll be a Soda City throw. For comparison, Soda City from Columbia, South Carolina, it's a 200-mile trip, which frankly feels like a trip to the Winn-Dixie compared to that. '97th minute, still tied at 1. Long throw into the box. Daniels has got it. Daniels trying to turn on it. Gives it up, and Alberto Smith fires it over the crossbar. It'll be out for a goal kick and a missed opportunity. They got people chasing balls all around the place, trying to make sure there's one to go into play. It's good hold-up work from Daniels. Alberto Smith just, maybe the ball took a bounce on, just gets under it a little bit too much, not able to keep it down. Good close down work from Jose Flores. It'll force a throw in for Intercity. Flores, one of the OGs of this game, playing as a winger. He was here for minute 1, and now he's here for minute 98. Still trying to work hard, even defensively, in that moment. And throw in lands in a body of a collection of blue jerseys. Hakeem Martin eventually wins it over to Flores. Flores crowded out. Herrera trying to close down Flores. Herrera wins it off of him nicely. It takes a deflection. Now Martin trying to get it again. It's rattling around in the box eventually. Fevir Sildor is going to win it, and Fevir Sildor is just going to muscle over everybody, and he's called for the foul. Fevir Sildor's got a little bit of Cam Newton in him, and that when he gets fouled, it's going to be hard to tell, and when he fouls people, it's going to be pretty easy to tell. Very big-bodied striker. Got around his man, judged to have fouled in the process. And a foul at the top of the box will be called against Soda City. Now Inter. And trying a nice little header there from Adonis Solis. Solis is going to chase this down. Solis got an opportunity. Squaring his man up. Solis, Fevir Sildor. And points to the spot. Penalty. Another penalty. And Intercity with a chance here to take the lead in the 100th minute, excuse me. Assuming we take it in the next 60 seconds. That's no guarantee. Let's take another look. Solis pulled down right as he gets rid of the ball. Referee judges it as a foul, points to the spot. John Bull will take another crack at the egg. He's already got one today with the last kick of regulation to put us in this additional extra time. Does he have another one? It can be tricky to do this twice in one game with the same goalkeeper. Jacob Cotton, who's had a great game aside from that one penalty. Cotton shoots down, it's deflected and in. John Bull does it again. Intercity put it away, 2-1. We take another look at it. Jacob Cotton, we mentioned it right. We said it right as he took it. Jacob Cotton's had a game. He's had a very good game for Soda City. Guessed the right way with the first penalty, but it was perfectly taken. And then there, gets a hand to it, goes off of his hand and in. So now we see, I believe, another sub getting ready and coming in. Debola Ogonseye is coming in for Charlotte, or for Soda City, excuse me. Long ball, good diagonal to the left-hand side. Jose Flores. Flores, good touch, brings it in. Flores tries to leave it off. Left it a little bit behind him. And now a foul to the benefit of Intercity, and the momentum continues to roll that rock downhill.
This one, yeah. This one was 96 minutes and after Mamani.
Debola Ogonseye, who is in now for Soda City, player coach, is part of that squad and part of that staff. Herrera pulls the trigger over the crossbar. Went for goal from distance. The ball got up over the wall, just didn't dip enough for him. And in the 103rd minute, Soda City, they've seen this game turn around on them. What do they have in the tank? And deflection shot off the crossbar. What a blast! Denied by the crossbar. Oseguera just put an absolute missile off the crossbar, going for the world-ending goal to even it up, and denied by the woodwork. What a blast. And we take another look at this one, fighting for it, doing everything they can off the half volley. Just an absolute missile that no one was going to do anything about it. The only hope was the crossbar, and the crossbar showed up for Miami, and now the ball takes a weird deflection. It'll go out for a deep throw for Miami, or Inter. Kaminsky, another one of those OGs, been here since minute 1. 105th minute, he'll take the deep throw in for Intercity. We'll see where he wants to launch this. Doesn't really have any other options other than to take it really short or pop it into the box. And he'll do the latter. And a tricky situation there, and attempted shot, another attempted shot. Body's going down in the box. Stefan Febrier-Sildor was trying to make something happen, unable to do so. Now Herrera wins that ball. Inter has it again. Deflection off, then just outside the post. That'll go out for another corner, and the momentum is in the building. It is wearing a very pink jersey, and it is rolling downhill fast. Soda City now, it's their turn to be unable to clear their lines, as TJ Paul was unable to get that out from under his feet. Then you get a deflected ball that almost sneaks into the far post. Now it's John Bull standing over another in-swinging corner in the 106th minute. Got to be coming up at the break, yeah. Takes a bounce in the box, trying to create something. Eventually it's half-headed away. Soda City win the joust. Can they get out of jail? Caleb Daniels trying. Daniels is able to do so. Heavy touch from Daniels. Betrays him. He's got to get back in on it. Herrera. Sildor. Out wide to Solis. Solis tries to cross that in. It's over the line for a corner. Right now it's like a boxing match just waiting for the round to end. You got one fighter who could just keep going, doesn't want to hear that bell. The other fighter is begging for it right now to get back to their corner. Soda City trying to hold on. The ball is punched down nicely. Still unable to get away. Now Soda City able to break. Soda City on the break in a straight run. Pereira still on it. Jose Flores had been on it, and that will be a 15-minute period in the book. So that'll be the first 15-minute period done. Jose Flores was making that run, trying to make some magic happen, had his shot blocked at the very end, and a very nice block. Cuevas able to put his body in the way, keep that from getting on frame. As Jose Flores was doing everything he could. Soda City spent a lot of that last few minutes on the ropes trying to hang on. They get the counter at the very end, but there's work still to do for Soda City. It's Intercity with a 2-1 lead. 2 penalties from John Bull, the difference. One in the 98th minute in extra time, and the other in the 100th minute after we were already in additional extra time after Donasolis had picked up a penalty, being pulled down in the box. Not sure who's got what in the way of substitutes at this point. Not sure who's got what in the way of legs for this last 15 minutes. We take a look at Solis getting pulled down in the box. Gets rid of it. Referee judged him to have been pulled down as he's getting that pass away. John Bull stepped up. Put the penalty in the back of the net. We'll take a look at it right here. And Jacob Cotton, who gets a touch to it. It looks like it comes off of his hand, but unable to keep it out with the pace that Bull had put on it. And that is the difference with 15 minutes to go. Can Soda City find something in the final 15 minutes? Or can Inter add another one to their tally to make it a little bit more comfortable for themselves? Intercity 15 minutes to see this out. Soda City 15 minutes to find an equalizer or perhaps turn this game on its head. It's already been turned on its head once. A second time wouldn't be surprising. Fever Sildor decides not to kick it immediately. Everyone has to reset, which is more steps for an already tired crew. Solis tries to keep that in. He does, but he's not able to control it. Ball up in the attack now, Soda City. And a bit of a misplay there, I believe. At this point, for a stretch in this game, positions had no meaning. Or we're trying to figure out where everyone is, who's doing what, and it's bodies getting forward at this point, trying to make things happen. And this ball is thrown in, and eventually it's going to be collected. Soda City trying to collect it. They can. And Jose Flores is able to collect it, and now we're going to get a yellow. Herrera Mesa gets a yellow. It'll be a dangerous free kick. Jose Flores, who has no right to still be running this hard this late in the proceedings on a hot day, even though the sun has disappeared behind the clouds, commits the foul. Trying to see who all's standing over that ball. Hakeem Martin is standing over it for sure. I believe that's TJ Paul as well. Martin steps over it. Paul with a shot and a absolute rocket, because why not? Have a hit, TJ Paul, the side netting. We are tied again. Take a look at it. Martin steps over it, and then it's just absolutely perfect from TJ Paul to bend that around the wall and get it inside the far post. Tied at 2 again in a game that just will not stabilize itself. A long ball now. Herrera trying to get to it. Herrera collides with the goalkeeper. Take a look at it again. It's a long ball from Cuevas. And then Herrera is going to get out there, collide with the goalkeeper, and I think he was looking for the foul there. Quick throw in. It's short. Trying to get it back to Cuevas. And now a chance for Soda City. And a foul given. And Ogunseye was trying to make it happen, and he was not able to, and that's going to be a second yellow on Mateo Barrera Mesa. Mateo Barrera Mesa is off. It will be down to 10 in the 110th minute. Intercity down to 10 men. So Barrera Mesa's slow meander over to the touchline is. I'm sure Soda City will be asking for all this time to be put back on. Referee points to his watch, says it will be. Don't you worry. I got you. Well, Soda City now in a tied match, up a man. Launch it down. Eventually it's falling, and the flag goes up for offside. It's cleared away at the last minute. Good defensive work, but the flag does go up, negating all of the chaos that we just watched unfold. And now Inter go quickly. Oh, and a nice tackle to take it away. Alberto Smith trying to make something happen. Again, it is just theoretical at this point. And now a corner, swinging in, trying to find it. Fires and a goal! Jose Flores has found it. He's turned it on his head. You'll go years without watching a match like this one. Jose Flores finds the space, pulls the trigger, finds the back of the net. And Soda City in the 112th minute. Now up a man with a 3-2 lead. And 7.5 minutes remaining. Inter off the kickoff. Up to Herrera. Herrera goes down to the box. No whistle. A third penalty is just what we need. No one in the production crew agrees, I don't think. Oh, they do. Inter looking for the long throw. Resetting their back lines. Ball gives it up. Inter down a man, down a goal, trying to make magic happen again. Oh, good touch. Cole Falco. Falco up to Jose Flores. Flores. Oh, good ball across. And it's a heavy touch that betrays him. Gonzalez was unable to bring it down. Fielder Blaze. Blaze still going. Shoulder to shoulder, and now a whistle, and we got a foul. And referee, it looked like he was going to go to his pocket, and Steven Cuevas having to be pushed away by his teammates. And Cuevas will pick up a yellow in the 115th minute. Now this free kick, trying to drop it into the dead zone, and the keeper's got it. Jacob Cotton brings it in gratefully as time starts to tick away. The temper's starting to get a little bit hotter every minute that ticks by. Alberto Smith, dispossessed. Oh, good touch. Soda City back in control in the attacking half. Finding the attacking third. TJ Paul. Paul's going to take a shot and a save. Jonathan Washicki makes a great save. He'll lay it short. Long ball over the top. Fielder Blaze trying to bring it down. He does. Deflection off of him. Out for a corner. And we've got another change coming. It'll be Gabriel Guadagno. Gabriel Guadagno is coming in. Alberto Smith is coming out. And this corner fired into the box. It goes through everybody. Can Inter save it? No, they cannot. 117th minute. Time ticking on down. And now referee coming over to have a conversation with the AR. Conversation's done. We'll get back underway in the 118th minute. Soda City lead 3-2. Intercity down a man, down a goal, looking for another miracle. Soda City trying to trap it down in the corner. Inter win it back. And a foul, and the foul's really picking up the pace. The physicality picking up. Long ball. Trying to find John Ball, unable to do so. Adonis Solis, though, has it. Solis tries to cross play to Herrera. Nobody home. Jose Flores got it. Long ball over the top. Flores is going to get to this. Flores in on goal. Flores. Oh, and he's denied at the spot. Oschicki makes a huge save. How much will it matter for Inter? Big tackle. Flores again. Flores might just take this to the corner. Deflected off, and he'll be out for a goal kick. Ball brings that down. Soda City's ball. Oh, nice little flick over the top. And a collection of bodies just going down, and foul given in favor of Inter. Inter trying to go forward. Oschicki looking for options. Sildor leaves it off for Samir Spalding. Sildor, was he able to keep it in? No, he was not. Approaching, we are in the 120th minute. About 15 seconds left until we get to stoppage time and additional extra time. Soda City clinging through a 3-2 lead. Guess is 3 minutes. So 3 minutes. It starts right now. Inter saving their spring season if they can. They got 3 minutes to do it. Spalding, good ball. Sildor just riding off challenges. Ball tries to cross it in. Going for the big kick, and it's unable to connect. Fielder Blaze tried to make it work. Herrera tries to head that back, nobody home. It'll be a throw-in for Soda City. Well, Falco here to take it. Say had given it away. And trying to play in Jose Flores, who somehow still has legs, and he's unable to keep that ball in play. I have no idea how Jose Flores is still going 100%, but he is. 1 minute down, 2 to go here in the injury time of additional extra time. What an Elite Eight matchup it's been. Inter looking for another miracle. Long ball down the left-hand side, and it's going to go out. It'll be a throw for Soda City. And Guadagno is going to take this throw. Gabriel Guadagno. And a foul and a yellow card. And that's going to do it. Referee blows it there. And Soda City continues their amazing run with a 3-2 victory in 120 minutes. What a match, what a result, what a 120 minutes that we had in front of us here at Silverbacks Park. You see how much it means to Soda City. They get the goal in the 65th minute. They make it stand up till the 98th minute, and with the last kick of regulation, Intercity gets a penalty to send it to additional extra time. They get another penalty to take a 2-1 lead. But then you get the goals from TJ Paul. An absolute beautiful free kick rocket inside the far post to tie things up. And then 4 minutes later, with a man advantage, Jose Flores, his second of the match, a man-of-the-match performance from the left winger, puts it away for Soda City to move on to the UPSL semifinals. We will have trophy presentation after this, and we'll join you for that in just a moment. Once again, Soda City 3, Intercity 2, here from Silverbacks Park. What a match. What a day, UPSL action. Welcome back to Silverbacks Park for Soda City FC. Cinderellas that they are, getting their medals, getting their trophy. And what a performance, what a run from this team. Finished third in in the Carolinas, South Carolina. Finished third in the Carolinas in UPSL. We're not even expected to be here, but because of other teams' inability to make the trip, Soda City gets the invite. They take out KSA, they take out Tennessee, and now they take out Intercity. And Cinderella, the clock will not strike midnight for a little while longer. What a performance from this team, and what resiliency from this team. They've got their medals and being announced. They have their trophy. The UPSL Spring Southeast Region Champions, Soda City FC. It will be worth seeing how they do going forward into the semifinals. The Final Four will be at Highmark Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, August 9th through 11th. Go ahead and set your calendars. Keep an eye on that one as it happens, and we'll see if they're able to hold on to this Cinderella run. Let's take a look at the action today. First goal from Jose Flores. It's a fantastic ball. It's a scoreless game, but not anymore. Flores, it's a great save off the diving header, but he cleans it up, puts it away. We fast forward up to the 96th minute. Last gasp effort from Intercity. Deflection off an arm. It's given. Referee points to the spot. And then in the 98th minute, John Bull with the last kick sends it to additional extra time. And Intercity would it build on that momentum in the 100th minute when Adonis Salas was fouled in the box. John Bull stepped up again to the spot. And Jacob Cotton got a touch to it, but not enough as John Bull gave them the lead. Fast forward to the 108th minute after a red card to Mateo Barrera Mesa. It's the captain, TJ Paul, with an inch-perfect free kick that equalizes things for Soda City. After that, Soda City would find the winner off of a long throw-in that bounced up in the air, eventually fell to Jose Flores again. And Flores was able to slot it past the keeper in the far post, and Intercity unable to pull the rabbit out of the hat once again while down a man in the 120th minute. In case you were wondering what the roadmap looked like to get here today, it was a chaotic one, but it ended with Soda City moving on. They will face the winner of Rochester and New York Renegades FC at Highmark Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. What an afternoon. What a fantastic run of things for the UPSL spring season. For everyone here, I'm Jarrett Smith. Have a good night, everybody.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.